This video is brought to you by WorldSoccerShop.com, offering the world's largest selection of authentic jerseys and apparel for both club and country. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Mercurial Superfly 4 in the limited edition Black History Month colorway that I have right here in my hands. Now the reason why I'm doing the video like this, as opposed to starting it off the normal way, is because there's a couple of questions I know you guys will ask in the comment section about this shoe that I wanted to address at the start of the video. So the first question I know a lot of you guys will ask is, where can I get a pair for myself? And the answer to that question is, unfortunately, pretty much nowhere other than eBay. But on eBay, there's only a couple of pairs, and the people that do have them are asking ridiculous amounts of money. The retail price for this shoe as a limited edition release was $300 US, and people are asking upwards of $1,000 to $3,000 I've seen for their Black History Month Superfly 4s. The second question I know a lot of you guys are going to ask is, how many pairs were actually released? We know it was limited edition, but how many did they actually make? Nike never gave any official numbers, based on what's out there and what I've seen. I can't imagine that there's more than a couple hundred pairs in the entire world of this particular shoe. So again, as far as availability is concerned, they released a little over a month ago exclusively on the Nike football/soccer application. I tried to get a pair on the release day. They were sold out pretty much instantly, so I was unable to get a pair. But down the line, after doing some research and kind of digging a lot, I finally managed to get a pair. I can tell you that I did pay well above the $300 retail price, unfortunately, but I had to do what I had to do. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see this shoe, so if you are interested in learning a little bit more and getting a closer look at the Black History Month Superfly 4, stay tuned for the video, and a like on the video would also be appreciated because, like I said, a lot of effort went into finding this shoe. So with that being said, let's get right into my review of the Black History Month Superfly 4. Alright, so here is a look at the box. As you can see, it comes in a special box as opposed to just a standard orange and white Nike box. It's pretty much all black in color aside from the Black History Month logo on the top, which is kind of embossed in a metallic gold color, which is really, really nice. I'll give you guys a quick look at the label as well. You can see that the pair I have here is a size 10 US, which is a full size bigger than what I normally wear in the Superfly 4. Normally I wear a 9. The reason why these are a 10 is because that's what I could get my hands on. Even if they weren't my size, it's something I wanted to bring in anyways. Not something that I was planning on wearing, more of a collector's piece. So a bit of a bummer that they're not my size, but nonetheless, we'll do the on-feet portion for this video because I know a lot of you guys will want to see that. And for those that are curious, this particular pair is made in Bosnia, which is not uncommon for the Superfly 4. Certain colorways are made in Bosnia, certain colorways made in Italy, and others are made in China as well. The quality seems to be pretty much the same no matter where they're made, for those that are curious. Now inside the box, they do include a couple of extras. They include this little card here. Again, you have your Black History Month branding. You can see it says Power of One, and it reads this: proceeds from the sale of this product will support the Nike Ever High Fund to support charitable initiatives that leverage the power of sport to maximize the human potential of underserved youth. The goal is to assist communities with the knowledge, resources, and tools needed to encourage, engage, and develop the next generation of leaders. And then on the back, it's got this logo. I tried to look it up. I could not figure out what this logo is supposed to represent. You're also going to find that logo embossed on the paper inside of the box. They do, of course, include a string bag to go along with the shoes. It is black in color with black and white strings that actually match the laces on the shoes. You have your Black History Month logo in black and white, as well as a metallic gold Nike swoosh at the bottom, with the back being left completely blank. And other than that, all you're going to find inside the box, as you guys can see, are the shoes themselves. So we'll get these guys out of the box really quickly and take a closer look at this really, really good looking shoe. It is incredibly detailed, and the pattern on this particular shoe just looks absolutely incredible. The combination of black and white always looks good, and then you have that little bit of gold and actually even some reflective material on the upper that just really makes this shoe pop. In my opinion, this is the nicest Superfly 4 that Nike has ever released. It's unfortunate that it was a limited edition thing. Like I said, as far as I could tell, maybe a couple hundred pairs, perhaps even less than that. But nonetheless, just a really, really good looking shoe. So as far as performance is concerned, because I know a lot of you guys will ask, this is just a standard Superfly 4 in a special colorway. There's nothing that is different about this shoe. If you did want to wear them, like I said, they would work like a standard pair of Superfly 4s. So it features a Flyknit base that is pretty much solid black in color, so similar to what we saw on the CR7 Gala Glimmer colorway, or even the Shine Through pack, which also had a black Flyknit base. So you have the black in the dynamic fit collar, the black across the top of the tongue, and then your Nike skin layer over top where the very unique graphic is printed. Now, it's supposed to be 3 different patterns just based on the press releases that I read from Nike for the Black History Month collection in general. But as you guys can see, there seems to be a lot more than 3 different patterns. I see that one, that one, that one, that one. That's 4 right off the bat. Then you have this pattern right here. So there's just lots and lots of detail going on, all black and white in color, and it just looks really, really good. I'm going to try and give you guys kind of a slow 360 of the entire shoe. And again, just the amount of detail and how it all looks and how nicely it's actually printed on the shoe just looks absolutely fantastic. You do have the gold accents in the outline of the Nike swoosh, and you also have some pattern on the inside of the swoosh, and as you can see, it's more of like a darker gray as opposed to white on black, and that's because the darker gray part of the pattern is actually 3M reflective material. So you have that on the front Nike swoosh and also inside the Nike swoosh here on the medial side closer to the heel. On the very back of the heel, you also have the Black History Month branding in gold. As you guys can see, the Mercurial branding in shiny black across the back of the dynamic fit collar. And then the laces, as you guys can see, are actually kind of like a spotted black and white color, which again, just looks really, really cool. Inside liner is all black. And then moving on to the sole plate and stud pattern, the studs, some of them are white, some of them are black, as you guys can see. The heels, you can see white on the lateral side, black on the medial side, and then kind of clear plastic all around. Really does look cool. You have the same thing happening here in the forefoot, but obviously opposite. Lateral side is black and the medial side is white. Solid carbon fiber sole plate, no special color to it or anything like that, like we saw in the Volt colorway as well as the CR7 colorway where it had that blue tint. This is just standard carbon fiber, and then you do have the gold Nike swoosh right there at the bottom as well as an accent. So really, really good looking shoe. Really happy with how they look. The quality is absolutely fantastic, which is what you would expect from a limited edition release from Nike. But that's pretty much it as far as the appearance of the shoe is concerned. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comment section. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Why or why not? And with that being said, let's move on to the on-feet portion of the video so we can get a better idea as to how these shoes look on feet. Before we move on, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the insole as well, something I forgot to show. It has the pattern on the surface that obviously matches what you're going to find on the upper of the shoe, and it does have the Black History Month branding in black and gold on the heel as well. Other than that, it's just a standard Superfly 4 insole. The material on top is a mesh material, perforations throughout, and it's made from a single layer of foam. So a nice little extra detail that I just wanted to quickly point out before moving on. And with that being said, let's take a look at how the Superfly 4 Black History Month looks on feet. Alright, so here's a look at the Black History Month Superfly 4s on feet. On my left foot I have the stock black and white laces that come on the shoes, and on my right foot I have a pair of yet to be released metallic gold reflective SR4U replacement laces. If you guys are interested in a pair of replacement laces for yourself, check out the website sr4ulaces.com. It'll be linked down below in the description of this video. Like I said, these are currently unreleased. I'm hoping to have these up for sale within the next month or so, so stay tuned for that if there's something that you would be interested in. In the meantime though, again, if you want to go to sr4ulaces.com, there are regular, reflective, and glow-in-the-dark varieties of replacement laces that are available right now. Like I said, these gold laces are coming soon, but I figured they look so good on this particular colorway with the gold accents and the Nike swoosh that I had to show them off a little bit early, even prior to their official release, if you will. So really good looking shoes. Just wanted to give you guys an idea of how these things look on feet, because I know a lot of you guys would ask and be disappointed. They're a size 10 as opposed to my usual size 9 US, so they are definitely a little bit big on me. Of course, the regular Superfly 4, so we kind of all know at this point how they will feel should they fit you properly. comfortably. It's a very interesting feeling shoe. Flyknit upper provides a sock-like fit. It's got the mid-cut design to it. Takes some getting used to, but just a very comfortable shoe in general once you do get used to it. But overall, on feet, this shoe just looks absolutely fantastic. It's really a shame that this was not a kind of general release where more people were able to get their hands on them. But nonetheless, just a really, really good looking shoe, and I'm really excited to actually have a pair in my collection. So that's pretty much it as far as how these things look on feet. Again, just wanted to give you guys a look, even though they are a little bit too big for me personally. But nonetheless, that's pretty much it, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the limited edition Black History Month Superfly 4. In my opinion, the coolest Superfly 4 that we've seen so far. Really happy to have a pair in my collection, and it's just a bit of a shame that this wasn't a general release, because like I said, it is such a good looking shoe, as you guys probably saw throughout the entire video. If you guys do want more detailed information on the Superfly 4, you can check out the full written review on my website. It'll be the very first link down below in the description of this video, and also there will be a specific review page for the Black History Month Superfly, also linked down below in the description if you want to see the close-up detailed images of the shoe that I actually took myself, just to get a better idea as to how they actually do look in person. So again, links in the description if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this particular shoe. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. I'll answer your questions and take a look at everything you guys have to say. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.